YouTube, yes.
So that puzzle isn't working.
So
I tried it actually, and then whenever I did it, it just wouldn't show.
Okay, and you tried different computers?
Different device, not computer.
Okay, you got to just keep trying
Okay.
on different devices.
I tried it multiple times.
That's my only advice.
If it's
and
not
that's
working on either, it's your internet.
literally.
Just saying.
Okay, we're gonna talk about present participles today, but with Edpuzzle, that is the only thing that I can tell you. It will work. You just need to.
It does work. It's just like it doesn't show that I did it.
Okay. Yes.
If the next one say it's due May 7th, does that mean I have to do it anymore? Because I don't go to school after the 2nd.
If you don't go to school after, then no. Okay. So present participles. Are we excited? We're gonna review again for those who weren't here, and also for those who were here. Now, just to review what present participle means in English, we've got different verb tenses, and present participle is basically something, it's present progressive, something that is currently happening, but it's in progress, present progressive. So, for example, Katie is walking, TJ is swimming,
You can't swim.
we are learning. Okay, and you'll notice here we all, before the verb, there is a form of to be, right? Because in English, these are all forms of to be. And in Spanish, we're going to do that too, except we're going to use, does anybody remember which verb? Are we going to use ser or estar? Great, we're going to use estar, and we'll have to conjugate it based on the noun, the subject. But the fun thing is, it's so fun, that the verb gets to stay the same for each form of estar. So I know that probably makes zero sense. Let's go through it and see what I'm talking about. Okay. We're in Spanish 2. This is Spanish 2. And after I go over this thing, I'm going to hand out some papers so you all can practice along, because I know you want to practice. Right?
You know, it's funny because the one day I got scheduled to work this week was right before prom.
No, that's crazy.
Okay, so let's say that I want to say, Katie is talking, and then I want to say you are talking, and then I want to say we are talking. Okay, nosotros. Okay, so here's how you would do that for each one of these. First of all, you're going to find the correct estar verb that goes with these subjects, right? So for Katie, we would use está, right? For tú, we would use estás. And nosotros, we would use estamos, right? Everybody with me so far? Okay? So now we have Katie is, you are, we are. Now we have to make talk into talking. Did I say talk? Yeah, talking. Okay? So what we do is we take hablar, which means to talk. We get rid of that AR ending and we add ANDO. And that is the form that you will use in each one of these. You do not have to change it based on the subject. What you change based on the subject for this is the estar. So Katie está hablando. Tú estás hablando. Nosotros estamos hablando. Right? Does that make sense? Ish? Okay? Now that is for a verb that ends in AR, like hablar. If you have a verb that ends in ER or IR, you do it a little bit differently, but you still are just conjugating the estar, estamos. And what you'll do is, let's do escribir. You get rid of the IR. And does anybody remember what you add?
India.
Escribiendo. That sounded weird to me. Escribiendo. Okay? So you add IENDO. Sounds kind of like bingo. IENDO. No? Okay. So if the verb ends in IR or ER, this is the ending for your present progressive, okay, you keep all this the same. So it would be Katie está escribiendo. Tú estás escribiendo. Nosotros estamos escribiendo. Right? Is that about clear as mud? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to practice together. Let me hand out some worksheets and we'll do this together.
And also, I think it did sound like
It did sound, thank you, Katie. Thank you.
I agree.
See, Katie's affirming me. Okay, let's do page 26. You're good at that. Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Why are they not?
Do you need a copy more?
No, I'm actually copy them. But it's like, maybe she doesn't know. Like, why would she just copy 4? Okay. I'm gonna put this up on the screen so that I don't have to go make a copy. What I want us to do is let's look at page, for those of you who have page 26, and I'll put it up here for those of you who do not have a copy. I guess I could use my own. I'll give this back to you, Vivian. Okay, Austin, you don't have, oh, you're good. I was like, you don't have it.
Wait, which one is it?
Page 20, you don't have it.
I don't? Isn't it one of the ones that was in the...
Nope.
Really? Oh, okay. Well, you're right.
This one you just passed out.
That's when I just passed it out.
My bad.
Okay, you were not present for that
I,
moment.
I was still questioning because we were doing this and I'm remembering what was one of the Ed puzzles and I still don't understand some of the videos. Like, now 2 of them make sense, but now the other 2 don't make sense.
Okay. All right, so let's look at the, that's not up
They
there.
were about, like, present verbs.
Yeah,
Something like that.
these are present progressive.
It was so difficult. I didn't understand any.
Okay, so we are going to try to turn these all into present progressive. So the first one we have is yo blank una carta ahora. So first of all, what does this say, or what is it wanting to say in English? I.
Right?
Well, we want it to be present progressive, so it's going to be am writing.
I'm writing.
I am writing una carta.
A
Starts with L, rhymes with better.
letter.
A letter. I am writing a letter ahora. Now, okay? So, how would we change, what would we put in this blank? Yo estoy.
Escribiendo.
Yes, look at you. Escribiendo. Yo estoy escribiendo una carta ahora.
You have to put a story in there too?
Yep, you have to put a story in there. If you don't, it is wrong. All right, mis abuelos. ¿Qué es mis abuelos?
My mama.
Nope.
Grandma.
Grandparents. Grandparents.
Oh.
Blank. Cada verano. What's verano?
Summer.
Great. Cada. Anybody remember what that means?
Like,
Each or every. Okay. So
Traveling.
viajar. Yes. So they're wanting to say my grandparents are traveling each summer. So what are we going? Which form of estar are we going to use? I mean, how are we going to conjugate that?
viajando.
No, it's viaja and viaja.
Hold on. What about the es?
Está.
No,
Estás.
It's a plural subject.
Oh, stop.
Están.
I said that.
Okay. Están viajando. So somebody did say that part. All right. Están viajando. Are traveling. Are you not right? Get a piece of paper. Write down. Yeah. Yeah. Get on a piece of paper.
You don't have to write the whole sentence, but please at least write the subject and then the verb that we turned it into. So just mis abuelos están viajando.
Wait, so we don't have to write the translation?
No, y'all don't have to write the translation. But you can.
Let's go.
All right, for the next one. What is the subject of this sentence?
Felix. Okay, and that's singular. So what are we gonna put for the estar verb? Está. Remember we have estoy, estás, están, right? So Felix está. Oh yeah. It already has
Okay.
está there for you. Está cuando.
We'll be hablando.
Yes. No, we have to put it again because it's saying
Okay.
yeah.
So
Con su novia.
would it just be a star or would it be?
Because no. We're still gonna put está cuando when he talks with his girlfriend. Okay. Or when he is talking with his girlfriend. So it's gonna be Felix está hablando. So write that down. If you don't have the worksheet, write that down. Felix está hablando. And guess what? It's gonna be the same thing for the next one, right?
Está hablando.
Está hablando. All right. Y no puedo hablar porque mi familia y yo.
Estoy.
Let's look at the subject. The subject is actually mi familia y yo. Okay? So it's saying I can't talk because my family and I are eating. So the whole subject is mi familia y yo, which could be replaced with nosotros, right? If that helps us figure out.
Estamos.
Estamos. I'm gonna run out of room. We are eating.
Comido.
Comiendo. Comiendo. So we got rid of er on comer and we added this iendo. Iendo. Iendo.
She said it's
Thanks. Yeah, I'm trying to have a. Okay. ¿Con qué frecuencia blank el sol ustedes? Okay. This literally translates, how often do you take the sun? Do y'all take the sun?
Oh.
So
I don't
this-
take the sun very often.
I like that. I think we should say that. So it could be like how often do you get in the sun or tan, anything like that. Okay, so the subject of this is kind of, since it's a question, we got to look at the end to see what the subject is. The subject is ustedes, right? And we're trying to conjugate tomar. But first we need to figure out what estar verb we're going to use with ustedes.
Wait.
Están, ustedes, that's a new one. And then we're going to
I
say
don't know what that was.
tomando.
I had ustedes.
We got rid of the
Still.
We got rid of the AR in tomar and added ANDO for an AR verb.
It's tomato.
Ustedes, yeah. Almost.
Literally almost. There's just an N in there.
All right, Jorge blank con la maestra ahora. So, Jorge is talking with the teacher now. So, Jorge está, because that's what we would use with Jorge. And hablando. We got rid of the AR and added ando for an AR verb.
And then the next one's están.
The next one, porque,
I think.
porque blank ustedes la tele ahora. Why are you looking at the telephone now? Okay, so the subject of this is ustedes. And están goes with ustedes. And mirar, here I'll write this one out. Mirar, we'll get rid of the AR and add, since it's an AR verb, we're gonna add ANDO. Mirando.
Wait, so what's
A beautiful name for a baby girl. What?
We were on H.
Oh, what was G?
G was
Está
Está hablando.
Did you say that would be a
It was a beautiful name for a baby girl. Mirando. Miranda. Get it? So I guess it's a beautiful name for a
And
baby
that's
boy.
number H.
yes.
Number H. Yeah, number H.
Letters.
Definitely number H. All right, let's look on the next page. 27. We are not done. Go!
That is hilarious. I love that.
Okay. Anita. We ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Anita blank tarde a veces. So Anita arrives late sometimes. So what estar verb would go with Anita? That would be está. So Anita is arriving late sometimes. So está, and then we take llegar, and we get rid of the AR and add, what do we add? A-N-D-O, llegando, está llegando. Right? Does that make sense? If it doesn't, let me know.
So that was I.
Yes. Yes. Okay, next. ¿Dónde vivir tú? So where are you living? What is the subject of this sentence?
Viviendo.
Hold on. What's the subject of the sentence?
Tú.
Two. Great. And then what estar verb goes with it? You have to include it.
Estás.
Okay, so you have to have estas. Did you write down estas?
Yep.
Okay, and then TJ told us the right answer. Viviendo. Get rid of the IR and add I-E-N-D-O. I-E-N-D-O. Okay, great. Okay. Mis papás no están aquí porque blank a unos amigos. So let's go ahead and translate this a little bit. Mis papás, what does that mean? It does not mean my fathers.
My parents.
Thank you. My parents no están aquí.
Not here.
Are not here. Okay. ¿Por qué?
Because.
Great. And we want to fill in the blank with they are visiting, right? They are visiting because they are visiting a unos amigos, some friends, right? So what is the subject of this sentence? Yes. Mis.
Están
No,
visitando.
TJ, I didn't ask for that yet.
Uh-huh.
But you're right. Están. And no, wait, I don't know what you said. Be.
Visitando.
Yeah, he was right.
Told you.
Visitando. I know. Visitando. Mis papás están visitando. We got rid of the AR and added ando. All right. ¿Quién blank ciencias en tu escuela? Who is teaching science in your school? So, what is the subject?
It's gonna be tool, right? Oh wait, which one are we on?
There's not actually. It's kind of an understood subject, yeah. But we are talking to a person directly, so we are going to use to.
Is it are we
Wait,
on
no,
L?
we're not. Who is?
Is it
Who
L?
is? It's not. It's gonna be. It's not to. It is gonna be like who, and it's gonna be that second.
PJ? She's
Uh-huh.
gonna kill you.
It's gonna. Let's
Sorry.
pretend like we replace Miss Ashley with
Yeah.
who. Let's say, is Miss Ashley teaching science in your school? Okay, that's basically the same question. So Miss Ashley would be the subject, and so that what would go with that would be está enseñando. Beautiful. Okay. Generalmente, yo. Oh, now we have. Okay, no, that doesn't. Normally, that's a verb that changes. I wanted to make sure that that doesn't change. Okay, it doesn't. Cool. Blank. A casa a las 4:30. So generally, I return home at 4:30. So we are going to. What's the subject? Yo.
I.
So estoy
Volviendo.
volviendo a casa. All right, and lastly, nosotros blank mucho en la clase de educación física. So we are running a lot in physical education class.
Estamos corriendo.
Look at you, estamos, because that's what the estar conjugation that will go with nosotros is. And then
Corriendo. I-E-N-D-O. See, y'all remember that now. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right. So now I'm gonna peace out on YouTube, even though everybody showed up except for Caitlin. Okay. But I will send out this link sometime. I was gonna say right now I won't because it has to upload, even though it's live. I'm gonna cut this off, and you all are gonna do the bottom part by yourselves. Woo!